Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora and this is the Frugal Friend. And on this channel, I create and follow a cash-based budget system. And I'm also working to pay off my debts and build up my emergency fund. If there's anything on this video or on my channel that interests you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And today I'm going to give my debt update. I did one a few months ago, but I didn't record for a while, so I didn't do any other updates. But I have been diligent in paying my debts back. So I just tallied up um, all of my payments except for one, the city card, which doesn't get paid until the end of the month. But I'm just going to put the current balance before this month's payment. So this is a big one because if you guys can see here, I am officially in my student loan repayment period. So that is going to be very difficult to discuss this one, but we'll get into it. We got to face the music now. Did I write down? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. So, starting in 2025, these were all the debts that I had. Student loans just restarted, but I'm still adding it on here. So, I had a Wayfair card that I carried a balance over. We paid that a couple months ago. I have Guardian. I bought a Guardian bicycle for my daughter for Christmas last year. I financed it through a firm and I was making those repayments. Once I was done with the Wayfair balance, I snowballed that into the Guardian payment. So I forgot to mention that I followed the snowball debt repayback. What is it called? Snowball repayment? I don't know. It's the snowball. So if you're not familiar with it, you pay the minimum balances on all of your debts. You sort your debts by the lowest balance first to the highest balance, and you put any extra money that you have towards that lowest balance. So in my case, the lowest balance was the Wayfair. I don't remember what I was putting towards it initially, but once that was done, I rolled that payment that I was putting here. I added that to now my Guardian balance. So Guardian is done, and we actually ended up returning the bike. They have a 1 year guarantee, and it didn't work out for my daughter. She never really got the hang of riding it. So I looked into their return policy and they said, yes, you can return it, which actually they require you to donate it. Um, and then I got the refund check. It's the whole thing. So I'm putting that refund amount. I did lose some money because I paid interest on the loan, but whatever. So I'm putting that refund amount towards her gift this year that she's asking for. So anyway, all that to say that my next debt that I'm paying is my American Express card. Okay, editing Nora here. I went to edit this video to publish it today, and I learned at this point of the video my microphone died, ran out of battery. So it is charging now, and I'm using my other microphone. So hopefully this doesn't happen again. So let's get back into it before I was rudely interrupted by my dying microphone. I was about to tell you that the balance on my Amex is $861.30. And all these notes over here were just me explaining how I got to my payoff amount of I pay $110 a month, which is the $40 minimum payment for American Express and the $70 that I was paying to Guardian. When you add them together, not subtract them, you get $110. So then my next lowest is TIAA number 2. I owe $944.64. So it'll be right behind the Amex once this gets paid off. So it won't, because they're not even $100 apart. It shouldn't be very long to pay off this one after I pay off the Amex. After that, we have Upstart, the first Upstart loan that I borrowed, which these were so close. $969.99. These two lenders, I have 4 loans between the two lenders. They get automatically drafted from my account. Upstart is every payday. We break up the payment every 2 weeks, and then TIAA gets taken out the same day once a month. So TIAA number two, I owe $1,831.73. So that's quite a big jump from the Upstart to the next one. So that'll be a little while to pay them off. But I'm thinking because the amounts are so close together here that it won't, once I pay off this Amex, I'm really going to have a lot of momentum, and these two should be paid off fairly quickly. I think I might even be able to pay this one off before the end of 2026. So that's exciting. I haven't done the math yet, though. Sorry, let me get my coffee. Okay. And Upstart number two, $2,208.91. And I'm really kicking myself for borrowing from any of these. I wish I had started this budgeting system long ago, or any kind of budgeting system, and then I would have never needed these. But you live and you learn. Hopefully, you learn. And I have learned. My Discover, the balance is $2,831.49. This is on a special program that they enrolled me in last year because I was having trouble making the minimum balance. And so they reached out to me asking if I was experiencing financial hardship, and I said I was. So they lowered my interest rate, they lowered the monthly payment. When that period is done, I'll be just at my credit line, which is $2,700. And then, so I'm going to wiggle this around to make a little bit more than the minimum balance just because it'll take so long to um, pay off. I'll probably, I don't know what the minimum balance is going to be. I don't remember it. Bless you. Um, but yeah, we'll see when we get there. The city card. This actually is not in my name. Somebody did me a favor and took care of something for me, so I'm paying them back. The balance on that is five. Bless you. The balance on that is $5,371.16. Now the minimum payment is $152.34, but we agreed that I would be paying $250 back every month because this is on their credit. Now this is nowhere near their credit limit for that card, but it is, still on their credit. And they don't normally hold balances like this. So that's why we agreed that I would pay this much. It was lower, but then when the interest started, we agreed, I think I was doing 200. I don't know, I don't remember, but we agreed that I would pay $250 a month. And my student loans. I almost forgot about it. Here it is. Oh boy, this is going to hurt. $55,722.24. Now this is from all of my undergrad, and I've taken 2 graduate level classes. I just don't think grad school is going to work out for me right now, and I don't want to keep borrowing. So my minimum payment would be $517, but with whatever student loan forgiveness the previous administration enacted, I got the payment down to, I think it's 210 a month or 217 a month, somewhere around there. I'm going to be paying 250 towards it. This is set to end July 1st. Now I've heard that the current administration didn't totally abolish it. I don't really know. I don't want to make this political. I'm just trying to get a plan together because this is supposed to end July 1st. So that would obviously double the payment. But another creator that I watched, Caleb Hammer, he said something about something was going to remain as of July 1st. I have to look into it. I'm just going to talk with my servicer when we get close, but it is what it is. I borrowed it. So what I was saying is, this is all from an undergraduate certificate in medical billing and coding that I never used because of COVID. It's a long story. I have an associate's degree in health information technology, and I have a bachelor's degree in technical management. Um, I still think I overpaid for education, but I had my reasons for going back to school. I don't regret it. Um, but this amount is pretty heavy. So, yeah. So my that brings my total debt to 70,000. Let me just put this away. $70,741.46 as of November 21st, 2025, which is when I originally filmed this. Um, and yeah, so that's great. But you know what? I'm not, and this is a big number, but I'm not entirely stressed about it because I know the plan. The Amex should be paid off. I think I said April or May. That should be paid off. And then these two, because I'll have so much momentum. So I think the minimum payment for this one, I'm trying to remember what it is. Not sure. I want to say 60 something dollars maybe. So I'll be applying the 110. So let's just say it's $60. I'll be applying the 110, so it'll be 170 a month that I'll be paying. And then that will go to this one, and then whatever that becomes, and then you just create. That's the beauty of the snowball method is you just get this a lot of momentum towards your minimum payments. So there's another creator that I started following recently, Deborah's Money Journey. I want to go back and watch her earlier videos because she said in a recent one she was actually able to pay off her student loans from when she started her YouTube channel. So I definitely want to go and stalk her videos and see, I think she followed the snowball also, but I love watching budgeting videos because they're so encouraging and this community is amazing. So hopefully this microphone worked. My other one is charging. So I'm going to get this edited and put out today, which is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So for everybody who celebrates, I hope you have a wonderful holiday. If anybody has some time off of work, I hope you enjoy it. A big shout out to all our retail workers who hopefully are off on Thanksgiving, but have to put up with the rough holiday season. I did it many years myself. And just make sure everybody's sticking to their budget, create a budget, stick to it, and we're going to get this debt paid off. Bye, everybody. Have a great holiday. I bought a Guardian bicycle for my daughter for Christmas last year. I financed it through a firm and I was making those repayments. Once I was done with the Wayfair balance, I snowballed that into the Guardian payment. Um, so I forgot to mention that I follow the snowball debt repayback. What is it called? Snowball repayment? I don't know. It's the snowball. So if you're not familiar with it, you pay the minimum balances on all of your debts. You sort your debts by the lowest balance first to the highest balance, and you put any extra money that you have towards that lowest balance. So in my case, the lowest balance was the Wayfair. I don't remember what I was putting towards it initially, but once that was done, I rolled that payment that I was putting here, I added that to now my Guardian balance. So the Guardian, oh, I'd have to look back at my paperwork and figure out. It must have been, I think my minimum was $29 for Wayfair, and then I don't remember. I guess Guardian was $40 because I was paying $70 a month to Guardian. So Guardian is done. And we actually ended up returning the bike. They have a 1 year guarantee. And it didn't work out for my daughter. She never really got the hang of riding it. So I looked into their return policy and they said, yes, you can return it, which actually They require you to donate it. Um, and then I got the refund check. It's the whole thing. So I'm putting that refund amount. I did lose some money because I paid interest on the loan, but whatever. So I'm putting that refund amount towards her gift this year that she's asking for. So anyway, all that to say that my next debt that I'm paying is my American Express card.